Alright, I'm just gonna say it. I apologize for these lower quality track guide videos because this PC is giving me issues still. And just all the time spent trying to diagnose that. Well, this is what we got, so no pit road and all that stuff. What I will say is you could just come off turn 4 to get to pit road. You don't gotta do the access road. Now on exit you do. Anyways, we're gonna do this lap. Steering ratio was a 2.64. That's just what I use. Brake bias was a 39.9. And to get that, you gotta increase the size of the front master cylinder to 15/16, which is second from the bottom on the list. So we'll see how this lap was done, then we'll probably quickly talk about it. And there we have it for a 33.3. Give or take a couple tenths because of weather. You know, A-Fix is much cooler, so you'll be more towards the 0s and 1s. And this was like 115. So there you go. Second lap, by the way. Now we're going to make our way to 1. Let me slow-mo when I get there, because there's a few things I want to note. There's this weird... Yeah, I'm kind of just looking at my left there. Pretty much where the pit wall disappears from my view, I'm turning in. Or I'm going to start to turn in. And then I'm going to get on the brakes at around this caution light here. Maybe a little bit later than it. Not a lot of brake, just enough to get the car to the bottom. Probably going to grab a downshift here. You'll see when the throttle lights up. There it is. Trying to make our way to the white line as soon as possible, though you can make it a groove higher if you want. But it's just what I did. Now the car's going to drift up because I'm not applying any input. And I kind of want it to rotate, which this car does with the throttle. Yeah, you got to play with it. Results may vary, and I'm already full throttle, but you see it got sideways. Now here, you don't want to drift too high up because it makes the car weird, but you also don't want to stay too low because, well, you're giving up time. So back up to 5th gear. Didn't want to shift at all, but I kind of had no choice. Alright, here there was really not much of a reference for me to turn in, so I'm just kind of chucking it in there, but we're driving that way deeper than turn 1. And this time there is actually a line right here, and that's actually going to be maybe a half a car width or length after it when I get on the brakes. A little bit harder than turn 3, and a little harder than turn 1, but same concept down to the bottom. Grab a downshift, trying to keep it on the white line. Except it gets way harder from center off. That's just the way this is, I guess. You can see I'm not even close to full throttle like I was in the other corner. And you just gotta fight that same concept. The higher up you go, it's sure it seems like more grip, but it gets weird. And that's really all I can tell you there. So, alright, that's it for this track guide. I, again, apologize for these lower quality ones. I'm pretty sure once I get my stuff in order, eventually, these will go back to how they used to be. But for now, we're just going to have to wait it out, I guess. Sim Racing Chewy side.